Hey everybody, welcome back to The Pressing Matters. I'm Scott. It's the year end of 2025, and I'm going to do my first top 10 or year-end recap. I've never done anything like this before. I know a lot of channels and reviewers do this, but I just never did it before. But this year was special for me. There were so many great releases that deserve your attention, and I didn't get to them all. I still have releases on my desk from the last year that I still have to get to. But I looked back over my channel and all the video output for the channel for the last year, and I chose actually 12, sort of a baker's dozen. I couldn't stop at 10, so I chose 12 titles to highlight for you. The great thing about this is there are individual reviews for each, and in some cases there are written reviews that I did for Audiophilia. So you have lots of things to follow up on if any of these catch your attention. But these are the 10 or 12 titles of last year that really made an impact on me. The first is, and these are in no particular order, so it's not running down to the number one. The first is Fleetwood Mac, Tango in the Night, from Rhino Reserve. I didn't know what to expect from the Rhino Reserve series, and I was very pleased with what I heard with this record. In the review, I compared it against a couple other pressings. This is mastered by Matt Luthans at the Mastering Lab the first time from analog tape, and it sounds absolutely magnificent, really beautiful. Some have commented that it's cut a little lower. Yes, it is, but don't worry about that. Just turn it up, because if you do, you'll get a great sound from this record, sound that you've never heard before from this tape. This is one of my favorite releases of last year, Tango in the Night, Rhino Reserve. Next is one that I could not wait to get, CSN, Crosby, Stills, Nash. You know, hearing this trio finally in modern sound was wonderful. The first two albums are classics, of course, but this updated their sound, and it's so wonderful. Such great compositions on here as well. The playing is superb. The presentation of this record is great too. This is from the Atlantic 75 series from Analog Productions. This is a 2x45 set, highly recommended, mastered by Chris Bellman, all analog. The next one is one of my personal favorites. I didn't want to put it at number one, but it could be there. Alessandro Bianchini's MySpace 24. I did a review of it both on The Pressing Matters and in Audiophilia. Audiophilia named it as one of their recordings of the year. I also did an interview with Alessandro, so please check out all those resources. This is a wonderful record. This is mastered by Lorenzo Vella at Nightingale Studios, produced in Italy. It's a marvelous jazz album, really beautiful, all analog jazz album. Great job on that. This one was brand new to me. It took me completely by surprise. One of the viewers recommended it to me. It's called The New Folk Sound of Terry Callier. This record is magical, just magical, hypnotic. Once you put the needle in the groove, you won't want to take it off. It's such an interesting journey. Wonderful folk album, very, very beautiful, soulful singing. This is a wonderful record from the Bluesville series. Who mastered this? I forget. Is it Matt Luthans? Yeah, Matt Luthans. I love Matt Luthans. This is beautiful, beautiful record. My first from the Because Sound Matters series. And this was an auspicious debut. K.D. Lang's Ingenue. I always loved the CD. I knew it was great, of course. I hesitated about buying an expensive one-step of it because the CD does sound so good, but I was rewarded. This is a beautiful, beautiful mastering of this. I believe this is Chris Bellman did this. Let me double check. Yes, Chris Bellman at Bernie Grumman Mastering. This is wonderful. just a wonderful musical sounding record. The performances are excellent. Of course, it won Grammy Awards. It's fabulous. That's a great record. This one is a recent one. This is from Impex, Music for Abandoned Heights from John McLaughlin. fell in love with this one too. It's beautifully presented, of course, as Impex releases always are. You can check out the review. I think there's a both written and video review for this. And you'll be surprised at how vital this music is. Beautiful, just beautiful. John McLaughlin and his group of musicians do a wonderful, wonderful job on this. The sound is exquisite. Just a wonderful record. Really, really beautiful. That was such a surprise. This one, Moonbeams. I had another copy of Moonbeams. When this came, I compared them. I also compared it to some other more expensive pressings. I absolutely love this version. I think it's wonderful, and it's affordable too. This one was mastered by Kevin Gray. Yeah, Kevin Gray did all these. So, beautiful record. Mastered at Coherent, all analog. One of the most magical of Bill Evans' albums. I go into a lot of emotional detail when I talk about this record in the video. So please check out the video for that. And if you don't have this in your Bill Evans collection, get it. I know that there are a ton of Bill Evans albums, and almost too many sometimes, but this is an essential. Moonbeams by the Bill Evans Trio. Wonderful. Next was something that just snuck in under the radar. I just reviewed this a couple of weeks ago, and I love it. It is Beck Morning Phase. It's the DSS one-step version. Check out the video. It's my first impression. I didn't do comparisons of this, but I feel no need to. This is really, really something. Musically, it's stunning. The audio is wonderful too. This is mastered by Levi Seitz at Black Belt Mastering. Beautiful record, really beautiful. I love this. Another one from the Acoustic Sounds Verve Jazz series really took my breath away. This is mastered by Matt Luthans at the Mastering Lab. It's one of my favorite Billie Holiday albums. I have the 2x45. I prefer this. All or Nothing at All. Really, really highly recommended. It's such a classic album. One of Billie Holiday's best later period albums, and it sounds just so natural on this. It's really, really fantastic. Beautiful record. Beautifully presented as well. Speaking of beautifully presented and great sounding records, I had to put this in there. Impex release of Patricia Barber's Modern Cool. Stunning sound, of course. Patricia Barber's records always sound wonderful, but his sounds just unbelievably exquisite. The pressing and the packaging is top-notch too. Do check out the reviews for that. I think there's a written and a video review for that as well. Next is the Gamut release of the Pepper Adams Quintet. This blew everybody away. It's cut at 45. It's mastered by, I didn't memorize all this stuff beforehand. Bernie Grunman. This is the debut release from Gamut. It's quite something. If you see the video, you'll see the luxurious packaging. Over the top, really. It's really quite a debut. Very, very good sound, too. This is excellent. And finally, Frank Sinatra in the Wee Small Hours, the Blue Note Tone Poet. High anticipation for this title, and it didn't disappoint. It's really beautiful, a wonderful record. Kevin Gray did the mastering for this with Joe Harley, and I think it turned out really well. This is easy recommendation, and I hope we see more Frank Sinatra titles in the future from Blue Note. So that is a top 12 of records that were issued last year that really made an impact on me. As I said, you can watch all the individual videos. I'll leave links in the description box below for all of them. And I probably will do a follow-up of things I missed for 2025 as well. So thank you for joining me for this overview of the last year. Until next time, I'm Scott for The Pressing Matters. Have a great day.